A Wrinkle in Time follows the journey of three extraordinary children, Meg Murray, her younger brother Charles Wallace, and their friend Calvin O'Keefe. The story begins with Meg, a girl in her early teens, who is struggling with feelings of inadequacy and frustration due to her inability to fit in at school and her worries about her missing father. Meg's father, Mr. Murray, is a government scientist who disappeared while working on a top-secret project known as the Tesseract. One stormy night, Meg, Charles Wallace, and Calvin are visited by three mysterious beings, Mrs. Whatsit, Mrs. Who, and Mrs. Which. These beings are celestial entities with supernatural abilities and knowledge of the universe. The three ladies reveal that they know about Mr. Murray's whereabouts and the existence of other worlds. They explain that the Tesseract is a method of traveling through space and time, and they offer to help Meg and her companions rescue her father. Intrigued by the adventure and the opportunity to find her father, Meg agrees to go with them. The journey starts as the group tessers through the fifth dimension, traversing the universe by wrinkling space and time. They arrive on the dark planet Kamazotz, which is under the influence of an evil force called IT. On Kamazotz, conformity is highly valued, and everyone lives in eerie harmony, but they have lost their individuality and freedom. They discover that Mr. Murray is trapped on Kamazotz and being controlled by IT. Meg, Charles Wallace, and Calvin must overcome several challenges to rescue him. Along the way, they encounter the kind ant beast on another planet and receive guidance from the wise Mrs. Who, Mrs. Which, and Mrs. Whatsit. Meg's love for her brother becomes a crucial element in the story. Charles Wallace is particularly vulnerable to IT's influence due to his high intelligence and sensitivity. Meg realizes that love, compassion, and individuality are their greatest weapons against IT's oppressive regime. In a final confrontation with IT, Charles Wallace is overtaken by the darkness, but Meg refuses to leave without him. She embraces her faults and imperfections, recognizing that they make her unique and powerful in her own way. With this newfound strength, Meg manages to free her brother from IT's grasp and rescues her father. Upon their return to Earth, Meg and her family are joyfully reunited. The adventure has taught them the value of love, acceptance, and the importance of being true to oneself. The story emphasizes the significance of embracing one's individuality and not succumbing to conformity. In the end, the three celestial beings bid farewell to Meg and her family, leaving them with a sense of hope and wonder for the universe. The Murray family's bond is stronger than ever, and Meg's perspective on life has been forever changed by her experiences during the journey. A Wrinkle in Time is a captivating tale of adventure, family, and the battle between light and darkness. It has enchanted readers for generations with its timeless themes and imaginative exploration of the cosmos.